My name is Myron Dean Hadfield, and my final rank in the Navy was a machinist mate first class qualified submarines, MM1SS. We was up in Portsmouth Naval Shipyard for a major overhaul in 1964, and that is when I was discharged from the Navy. The executive officer, whose name was Francis Slattery, was the officer that signed my discharge papers, and he was actually the commanding officer of the USS Scorpion that was sunk and later on. So, and there was 3 or 4 of our shipmates on the Nautilus that had been transferred to the Scorpion that went down with it, including a named Jimmy Wells, and there was a Chief Gurnke, and there was 2 or 3 other ones. So we lost about 4 of our old Nautilus shipmates on the Scorpion. And the same thing pretty much happened when we was in the nuclear power training unit, training in Windsor. When we graduated from there, one of the fellows that we lived in Hartford, we shared an apartment in Hartford, and he was assigned to the Thresher. And I can remember him saying, once you try to get transferred over to Thresher, and obviously that went down too, and I lost another shipmate there. So think about that every once in a while, But yeah, after the end of August of 1964, when we got discharged, I got out and I didn't have a job, so I went home and I was unemployed for, I don't know, just a couple days, and I went looking for work and found work. So I'm not sure if you want to get into that very much, but I worked at a place that made buttons, and I started there on a Monday, and a couple of days later I seen a guy drill a hole through his finger, and it was probably like on a Thursday. They called me up. I mean, I didn't know from anything about what was happening there. They called me up and asked me if I was interested in being a foreman. And I said, no thanks. In the meantime, I just started interviewing at another place that was local to where we lived, and I got a job there, and I was there for about 3 months, and in the meantime, I had been looking to go to work at the Connecticut Light and Power Company, and so in January of 1965, I started working for the Connecticut Light and Power Company, a generating station in Montville. So, well, like I say, I didn't spend much time, obviously in the boot camp part of it, because I didn't really go there. But it was most of my best memories would be on the Bang. It was like even now with this reunion, we had an excellent crew, and all got along, and I really enjoyed my time there. And like I say, I was assigned to be the spare parts petty officer for the for the engine room gang, and I was the fuel king, and had other responsibilities. But it was really a really enjoyable time, and I don't know, I might have spent more time on there, but like I say, I got assigned to go to the nuclear power school, but even to this day, I wonder what might have happened if I had actually gone to A school and gotten more of a education at the start of this whole process. But you know, I wound up getting rated. I was, you know, made third class engineman, and I made second class engineman, and when I got transferred to the USS Nautilus, I was still second class engineman, and then after a while I made first class machinist mate. Obviously have never had gone to machinist mate school or anything like that, so, but yeah, it just, things really worked out really, really well, so.